So hello everyone. I hope all are doing great, and we are back with another guest. His name is Sai Kiran. He has completed his masters in microelectronics from Bitspilani, Hyderabad campus, and now he's currently working as DFT engineer at Western Digital. So before getting into the video, I would like to welcome you, Sai Kiran, on our YouTube channel VLSI for all. So hello Sai. I hope you are doing great.
Yeah. Hi, Nikhil. I hope I think everyone who is seeing the video also doing good. Uh,
Yeah.
Actually, it's been tough times, but we have to move on.
So Sai, can you introduce about yourself?
Yeah, Nikhil. I am Sai Kiran. I'm currently pursuing ME Microelectronics from Bitspilani Hyderabad campus. I am into Western Digital recently, so that is my introduction. Right? It's simple.
Okay. So you are from Bitspilani, Hyderabad campus. So would you like to
Yeah.
share anything about that campus, how the exposure, what the exposure you got, and what projects they work in VLSI domain? So
Yeah. I will shoot. But actually, I am into ME microelectronics. We have good subjects actually from fabrication to even device level physics, analog, and we have been into advanced subject like testability and advanced VLSI architecture. The course curriculum is so advanced and it is so. Uh, it is project oriented or it is more process oriented than result oriented. So there are a lot of components in the curriculum. So that will make us to go that extra mile in every subject, which gives the exposure both actually in practical aspect and in our thought process also. Definitely there will be a huge change with respect to the subject. So I think like in bits I have got that exposure personally. So we will have, for every subject we will go that extra mile through through projects or technical papers or literature surveys. That is the best part, I will say. And I will say we have very good labs. The labs are very, very important in the curriculum of bits. So we are main so much focus is there on the practical learning aspects, whether it is literature reviews or mini projects or projects or labs especially, all have been a great impact on me. And there is a lot of even in the subjects there is a lot of while the professors will teach a lot of good concepts and a lot of advanced concepts, so that really help you to go deep into the subject actually.
Sai, you got selected as DFT engineer. So is it through on campus or you applied somewhere else?
No, on campus.
Okay. So would you like to share what's the procedure of Western Digital? Means, how many technical rounds it conducts? What's the interviews? What they focus? What they really want from a student? What subjects?
uh, Yeah, I'll in general I will say like it will be more we know there will be written tests, and when we are into VLSA jobs, definitely the written test we can expect the written test will consist of digital electronics, bit of analog electronics also, and programs we can find programming concepts also like C or C++ or Python little bit, and more or less it is evident that we will have aptitude or logical reasoning session. So these are the very important areas one has to concentrate in general, like for any job or kind of thing. Uh, that's all. As a written test, and in interviews, definitely our core subjects like if you see MOS basics or Verilog basics or any HDL basics, or you should have a clear understanding of the ASIC flow. That is very important, and you need to know clearly from RTL's start point of view to GDS. It is where GDS too. So you should know that. These are and projects. I stress this again. Projects are very, very important uh, when with regards to technical interviews, because project is where we can show the difference, and we can make the difference, I say. So projects are very, very important. Mm, this and this in technical roles. Yeah.
So guys, we know that BITS Pilani is a private institute, but it charges very high fee. So how you manage your finances?
Yeah, it's a good question. Basically, a lot of members have that thought,
Yeah,
what you said. But actually, BITS Pilani is one of the esteemed institute in our country. You all know that. And definitely there is a loan, scholar loan or student loan or subsidized loan for these esteemed institutions. So it is not a big deal that to think whether to go into an institute like BITS Pilani when like if you think there is a constraint of money, I don't agree with that, because you have a lot of banks, they are coming forward to give you loans very easily, and you can put a student scholar loan or education loan, and you can pay the expenses. And definitely I can I can share my personal experience, and definitely once you keep the loan will be, you will get very easily, and the process is very, very simple. And definitely you will get a good job if you really work hard, and if you really study from the start, or you put all the effort. Definitely there is a huge chance that you will be get placed, and once you get placed, everything comes into play. So I suggest that if you get an opportunity to go into bids, definitely go for that. And money is you can somehow get this loan, and you can somewhere manage your expenses. So, and there is also a stipend uh, provided by the bids, and even you some with the gate, you can even get stipend from the like
MHRD.
central government. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you can adjust that.
So Sai, have you done any internship before your full time?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Actually, I'm right now in internship. So
So okay, it's your internship now. What you are doing is
yeah, 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 yeah.
okay. Okay. So for internship means for intern means what kind of culture they give? Because as an
Actually,
intern
had,
we don't have such. Okay, you cannot. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, yeah, Sai, can you share about your preparation strategies, how you prepared, and what is the order of subjects you took, and what are the core subjects? Core subjects is important. So, on which core subjects you focus? Yeah,
yeah. Like HDL is one area where we need to concentrate, and
yeah,
MOS based physics. That area is one we need to concentrate, and physical design or CAD for VLSI design. This is a very, very important subject, because it has a lot of lot of core concepts with regards to back end or ASIC flow, I will say. So that subject is very, very important. And the subject if you have DF testability subject, or some subjects like IVLS architecture, these are, and if you have a subject like IC fabrication, you need to concentrate on the subject. You need to have the basics. So I will say that every core subject in masters with regards to VLSI has its own importance. So I will say every subject is important, but yeah, definitely few subjects are much have more weightage, like physical design or CAD for VLSI design, or um, testability kind of subjects.
okay. So, Sai, as you mentioned previously, that in project plays a really vital role in your interviews. So, would you like to share your experience?
Yeah, I can share. Yeah, sure. But actually, generally, projects are like in technical interviews. I will say major projects play a very, very key role, because they will stress they will stress they will stress the questions in such a way that you know whether you have done the result oriented part or whether you have been into the process completely of understanding, analysis, debugging, correcting, rectifying your mistake and finally getting into the result, so project is somewhere, it is a kind of template where the interviewer can test your analytical skills, debugging skills, how the way you approach the problems you faced while doing the project. These are all very, very important aspects when one choose the project. And it is not that how much big the problem statement you choose. It is about the way you have done, whether you have done it completely or you have been into the result, focusing on the result more than the process. These are all the aspects. So I'll suggest with my own experience, like being take some moderate project, being give 100% to it, learn completely from it, and it will really help you in technical interviews.
Sai, would you like to share on what projects you did? You worked in your masters.
Please come again.
That means in your masters. So on which projects you worked?
Yeah, I have been in advanced VLSI design, like I have done like low power and fast, low power, high speed full adder cells using cadence tool, where we will see the different there is a different topology. We have, like I have taken there is a normal CMOS implementation. I have taken other implementation somewhere near to CMOS and try to achieve the full adder with low power and high speed. So that is one project, and another project is UART implementation in Verilog. That Verilog is very, very important. So I have done one project there, and I have done low dropout regulator in analog IC design. So these are the projects I have done. But whatever we choose, it is about giving 100% and knowing the things. That's
And Sai, one thing I want to ask means learning different kind of skills and especially tools. So does it plays any important role in selection in your selection in such industries?
No, Nikhil. It is not. I don't think it will have a benefit. It is like how much skill you have in a particular tool. It is learning few, and you have been trying to achieve mastering that subject in that tools is really what matters. It is like learning more tools, and you have not learned them, enough. Then it actually creates a problem in interviews or even in your learning process. So I suggest it is more useful if you concentrate on few tools and learn them completely.
Okay. So Sai, would you like to share any tips and suggestions for making a good resume for our viewers?
Yeah, sure. Resume is one thing which is very, very important. I stress it even again. It is very, very important. Like there's a thumb rule for designing resume. Just all people will say, be very frank and be very honest while preparing your resume, and make it very, very simple. It is not about the large paras what you write about your project or description that matters. Even it has to be very simple, such that you should have the chance to express yourself in the interviews or to anyone else. So the thumb rule is we have to make the resume very, very simple, and it is not that we have to keep many projects and we have to fill resume with completely projects. That is not actually good. We have to keep the projects which even if you do more projects in resume, definitely we have to keep the projects which we have 100% confident, which we have the confidence that we can say clearly or explain clearly or express ourselves. So that is one rule, and we have to keep the subjects or the skills what we have, that we can express clearly without any confusion. So that is what is very, very important. We have to be honest in making resume. That is what I will say.
Okay, Sai. So anything else would you like to share with our viewers, right? Which you feel I should share? Yeah, please.
Yeah, actually, yeah, for every like person who want to go to VLS industry, just I just wish them all the very best. And the things like there are few points where we need, I feel that one need to be concentrate when he want to do in VLS a job. Like there is one area like we need to have the basics in our core subjects. That is very important. VLSI design or advanced VLSI design or physical design or analog IC design if some people want to go to analog domain. So even we should have basic concepts cleared in all the core subjects that. And definitely we need to do projects, very good projects with process oriented mindset than result oriented mindset. We need to understand analytic, we need to debug the problems and we need to rectify them. And these are all very important. And preparing a good resume is also very important. And I also suggest that if there is any courses which clear their fundamentals or their doubts in the understanding of the subject, I suggest them to go for the courses and clear the doubts and clear the, especially if you take a very low kind of HDL or in digital design using very long HDL or some verification courses also. Yeah, if you have any doubt or so, definitely we can go for a course which gives clear understanding of that. So I suggest that also. So these are all these things I suggest them. Uh,
So
yeah,
thanks, Sai, for sharing your experience with us, and I hope you will achieve more and more success in your life. So thank you, Sai.
thanks, Nikhil, for your kind words. And yeah, thanks everyone.